What's going on YouTube? Bryce Crispy94 here, bringing you another Icons of the Realms opening. If you couldn't tell by the thumbnail, we will be opening Mordenkainen's Monsters of the Multiverse. I went ahead, I got a brick pre-ordered, it just arrived. This video is coming up way later than its actual arrival date because scheduling and pre-recording and stuff like that. You don't need to know that. But we do have the brick right here. And yeah. So, gonna open that up real quick. So, Monsters of the Multiverse is basically a combination of Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes and I believe Volo's Guide to Monsters. Plus, it rewrites several classes like Kenku, Minotaur, Tortle, Yunti, Aarakocra. So yeah, a lot of the monstrous classes get updated, nerfed, buffed, all in this book. This is the first step to the 1D&D that is coming. Is it next year or 2 years? Coming later in the future. And it redid how monsters work. It's a really cool book. If you have Volo's Guide and Tome of Foes, it's kind of like, do you need this? Not really. As long as you understand the new mechanics. This is like 5.5 more than 1D&D, I guess. And I believe everything technically is optional as well. But it came with its own line of Icons figures, as you can see. So let's get a box out. I have not decided what we're hunting yet, because I have no idea what's in here. I've decided to not look until after I open my first box, which is usually what I end up doing with all of them, because it's like, okay, I don't want to know what's in it. Oh, come on. I cannot get this plastic to rip. Guess I should have put a hole in it before. Okay. Got this box that I kind of maybe damaged on accident. Getting it out. So, put it down here. We'll throw it on the camera so you guys can see here. So, Icons of the Realms, Mordenkainen presents Monsters of the Multiverse, pre-painted plastic minis. I got a picture of Mordenkainen riding, I can't remember that creature. Basically the Boxor though. I believe that's an Astral Dreadnought is what it looks like, but I'm not sure. Then you have the Gauth, I think. An Emerald Dragonborn, which is really cool. Hungry Swallowthorn. A Drow Matron Mother. On the back you have Neothlid, Gargantuan Miniature. It is sold separately. I don't own it. Kind of want to. We'll see if I can get it good. There's Blackguard, Blackabashi, Giant Strider, and Fire Newt. And then a Deep Gnome. Chilling there with their little bluish gray skin. So, let's go ahead and crack this open, see what we can get out of our first box. I don't have my pocket knife over here, so we're gonna use a little metal sander thing. Worked just fine. Alright. Oh, crap. Okay, set this over here on this little table I have back here for some paint. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab this one first. Possibly a half-orc or a full orc. I can by the grayish skin. Maybe a drow, actually, now that I'm seeing the ears. It is a drow Shadowblade. Very cool. I like the cape, how it's got subtle hints of, like, dirt. I guess it's more of a like a trench coat than a cape. The armor's cool. It's like scale mail, but I don't like the color of it. I think a blackish silver would have been a lot cooler with that light purple. The blade is also cool. The blade has never mind. Not as cool as I was thinking. I was seeing the reflection thinking it was metallic and it had some like brown to it, some rust. No, the blade is still sheathed. Still cool. Well, it's not cool. Also, I have a lot of primer on my hands because I was priming miniatures right before this video. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. So yeah, my hands are a little white. Whiter than normal, I guess. I have no idea what this thing is. It's an awful looking goat thing. It looks like the dog people from that episode of Rick and Morty. Onoloth? Yeah, Onoloth? Never seen it before. Not a huge fan of it. Because it does remind me of those people from Rick and Morty. I think it's a season 5 episode. I think it's the premiere of season 5. Very cool, though. I don't like it, but it's still cool. Then up next is a Retcher Sorrowsworn. This looks like... I'm not going to say it, but I think we're all thinking it. I'm just going to put that down. We're going to move on to the big miniature, which I think is loose. Oh, this is super cool looking. It's some sort of metal spider called a retriever. Super cool. Reminds me of the electrical scorpion I can't think of that we got a while back. Man, this is cool. Retriever. Just like this giant metal scorpion. I'll have to check this thing out in the book and see exactly what it is. Huh. Okay. So. I just didn't hold this up very long. So you guys can check it out a little more. There's really not much to talk about. This is just a giant metal spider. The detail's really nice on it. I like the line work. Especially when you look at like the, I guess, movie bits. They're done really well. The underneath. A lot of sculpting work. Cannot say I'm mad about that. It's got 6 eyes, I think? Yeah. They're done really well. So yeah. Okay, so least favorite is obviously going to be the testicle chicken. Yeah, I went ahead and said it because that's what it is. It is a testicle chicken, and I hate it so much. Yep. Then I'm going to give it to the dog, sheep, person thing from Rick and Morty. Onoloth. I don't like that it's got pink nails. I hate it when they do that. There's been several things where they just paint pink on their nails, and I'm like, why? Because I doubt it's supposed to have pink on its nails. I'm also very confused if this is actually supposed to be its bone coming through its arm, or decoration, or misprint, because it's the same color as... By misprint, I mean like mispaint. It is the same color as the gown that it's wearing, so that'll be interesting to see. The Drow Sorrowsworn, I really like it. It's really cool. I like having, player characters for games, especially. Someone to be a drow. Boom. There you go. There's your player character until we get an actual mini for you. That's kind of how I do it. And then, last but not least, the Retriever, is definitely my favorite mini out of this pack. It's just so streamlined and cool. I kind of like the steampunky vibes that some campaigns do, so this would be perfect for that kind of steampunk, cyber tech, futuristic. I mean, if you're running a Spelljammers campaign, this would actually be really good in that, I think, since it kind of has that more sci-fi-ish vibe to it, considering it's in space. So yeah, that was our first box in the Multiverse brick. I will look up what's in the box, figure out something that we're actually going to hunt, and we'll see if we can get it in the next 7 boxes. Until then, I will catch y'all later. Peace.